He is bathed in blood. This is the Razor Boss. It is also the breakfast of Pluto that is not afraid of the world. Eyes transvestite Boyle Ryden. This is Ben Hammer's backpack, the father of the atoms of human life. And that's what he did with those cold eyes. The man who could build a nuclear explosion, Cillian Murphy. Or because the foundation is there. There are limits to performance. So most of the time, it just stuck with his character. I can't remember his name. Somebody tried this, probably. It's the Liang Kaozwang of the, it's not cheap. It's cheap. Just give them their eyes. It's like a story, but you can look at them. And like a cold viper. Charming and deadly dangerous. But you have to pay the biggest price for others. That's probably what Cillian was looking at on the surface. But you don't have a real wild heart. In 1976, Cillian was born into a wealthy family, not just his parents. And my aunt and uncle and grandfather were both old. This is for the little guy. The base is a little dirty, but it worked out very well. No, it's 10. He's suddenly yes. A good way to love. So that's where he started. I want to be a celebrity. 10 years ago, my brother Patty was there. He's the leading guitarist and vocalist of the Chinese government. They don't even sell to record labels. At the big time, he has a more suitable solution, focusing on the law. We even want to become famous laws. But this was a coincidence. And he thought it was going to impress him. Similar to the ones he used to live in. It can also be used as a road that he has not yet traveled. So he's not doing a thorough legal exam. Added school dance. So I was going to run away and go on tour. Shadow? I just don't know. The boy who bumped into a wall at work. I met you at the show. And he starred in a children's movie. And was directly cast as the protagonist. And the distorted image in the shadows. The first release of the magic film. And it set off an intense fire right there. And Cillian, who starred in the film, is probably, we've got consistent performance. This is the best way to get it. Best actor in a movie.
这也让后来的丹尼导演认定，基连就是他电影《惊变28天》男主的最佳人选。
In 28 Days Later, I think Danny Boyle had seen Disco Pigs, and I think that's why when I got the audition, I think he put me through about 5 auditions for that. It was a huge thing for me to get that role.
The movie was reordered. This is the first one, The Shadow of the Running of the. Released 28 days in North America. An unexpected success. This is also the first time Cillian has walked the wilderness of the world. But he didn't want to do a lot of things right away before going to a good exhibition for further study, but to stay in Leju first. Only when you meet a character you really like will you play it. He's really tired. Until 2005. He just added a really good big mold one time. Then it was lost. But it changed Cillian's acting career. The second time is exactly what the actor was looking for. The protagonist of the Bat Darkness trilogy.
I knew that I was very, very slight physically back then, and I knew that I didn't have that physicality then to kind of do it.
The reason is the type and height. This is a bat in Goshen City. And they did it in trilogy. The Scarecrow, the villain of the Chinese Communist Party. But the previous villains of the Bat series were all composed of. And Schwarzenegger was a superstar. This is the height of the clothes. Agree with Cillian to play the Scarecrow. Invited executives to watch it together. It was the first time he did a show. He also won by his eyes and acting skills. Trusted by everyone in the world. It was the first time in film history. Most bats, villains. This collaboration is based on the beginning of a long story, in this case. And he did not hide the joy of his foundation. Became an indispensable supporting role in the film. So there was space and Dunkirk. You can see his figure. He was sitting on his father's bed, sobbing. There was no name, no soldier. And they write all emotionally explosive supporting roles. So people took notice of his acting. Don't know his name. Until 2013. Born in the Sky. And even in the next decade or so, it became a global sensation. Different from the previous black metal beating material. The role of transparency and emotional development. They explored broader human societies. It's also a good idea for him. The heart of the Black Godfather. Some fucking class.
Oh, and there's a woman. Yeah. A woman who I love. And I got close. Nearly got
every
egg!
Is G's favorite clip in the movie. He sees death as a solution. The fruit is alive. The only one who roars the most.
似乎什么都没说，又好像什么都说了。 基连用演技彻底演活了汤米，甚至为了黑帮角色从不抽烟的基里安，在剧中抽了上千支，还亲自设计出了如此嚣张的走路姿势。不过，有的人表面上是黑帮大佬，背地里其实是个妻管严，因为入戏太深，回家后还保持着狂拽的走姿，被老婆当场进行了一番爱的教育。但他的巅峰并不止于此。2023年，一部原本不在诺兰计划内的电影在不久后启动，这次他终于不再让基里安演一个小配角，而是出演奥本海默本末。
And I worked with Cillian for 20 years. I know he's one of the great actors, but I've never worked with him as a leading man. So this time, I've got to pick up the phone and say, okay, this is the one. This is the one where you take the center stage.
The original deity. And Kian was there for 6 months. Atlantic accent and calculation formula. Everyday food. Just almonds and nuts. It weighs 12.5 kilograms. Oppenheimer in history. It seems that the warehouse really went out. Those deep eyes. It's a great role. Pain and pain. This is Oppenheimer. 7% of this stuff. And he kept it. It's because of his alienation. In an impatient world. Keep it in the most mundane way. Your own heart.